how many of you would consider yourselves liars? Raise your hand if you consider yourself a liar. Okay, a few honest people. How many of you in the course of your work ever massage the truth a little bit? Anybody? Okay, good. I know lying sounds kind of harsh, but let's just call a spade a spade. Sometimes we lie, right? Now, I'll tell you a funny little story. So I wrote this book, right, on authenticity called Be Yourself. Everyone else has already taken. And when it came out a few years back, my wife and I and our girls, near where we used to live, there's a Barnes & Noble close to there. And the book had just come out a couple days earlier, and I'd been doing a few events, but I actually hadn't been into a bookstore to see the book when it came out. And I was all excited. I say to Michelle, hey, Michelle, hang with the girls for a minute. I want to go in the Barnes & Noble, make sure they have the book. So I go in the store, and I'm looking around. I don't see it, and I'm getting kind of stressed out. And I'm thinking, where is it? And I'm about to walk over to the counter to ask, and then I see it out of the corner of my eye. It's on the new releases table. It's sitting right up there. And I walk over, and I go, oh, cool. I'm standing there, admiring my own book. And then I start to have this conversation in my head. Should I buy one? And I know that sounds a little narcissistic and self-absorbed, and it is, but here's the deal. What I had learned when my first book had come out is that in the book business, if the books don't sell through the store, right, they send them back. Most books are actually technically on consignment, so some of my mentors said it's good to buy a copy or two when it first comes out, sort of help the cause. So anyway, I'm standing there going, it's kind of annoying, but I'll do it. What the heck, it just came out. So I pick it up, and I'm feeling kind of self-conscious, and I get in line. And I decide to myself, when I get to the front, I'm going to tell the woman at the counter, it's my book, it just came out. Kind of excited. But the closer I'm getting, the more self-conscious I'm feeling. And all of a sudden, when I get to the front, I put it down on the counter, and before I can say anything, the woman says, oh, wow, we've been selling a lot of these. Did you, see this guy on TV or something? Because I had done a couple local TV interviews that week, and I don't know why her question sort of baffled me, and I said, no. He's a local author. I just want to support him. Right? That's what I said. Now, I don't know if this ever happened to you, but as it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, what was that? And I was totally flustered. She looks at me kind of weird. She has no idea it's my book, right? All I could do was reach into my wallet, to pull out my credit card with my name on it to pay for the book. And I paid for it really fast, and I ran out of the store. And I'm literally standing in front of the Barnes & Noble looking at the book thinking, I wrote a book on authenticity. I just lied to that woman. Now, hopefully it's not quite that egregious in your life on a daily basis, right? But that's how it happens. We don't wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to lie to people, I'm going to be phony, I'm going to deceive them. No. But stuff gets in the way. We decide, I can't say that. I can't ask that. How do I give that feedback? That's not how we do things, or whatever. Or that's too scary, that makes me look bad. Right? The metaphor that I always use for authenticity is overused metaphor for sure, but it fits. It's an iceberg. Just the tip of our little iceberg pops up above the surface, right? And we go to work and we say all the right things and do all the right things. And look, our personalities are different and unique and work for a cool brand. But there's still a lot of stuff that I'm not saying that, I'm not going there. And what's down below the waterline, by the way, isn't all bad stuff. See, people often think, it's fear, it's insecurity, it's judgment, it's that. It's also passion. It's also joy, it's also ideas, creativity.